You think you can hurt my feelings? I just found out right now that if I went to East Asia, I would literally be the ugliest person in that region. Because apparently, my face is too big, I am not skinny enough, I don't look like a toddler, and I am not as white as a ghost. And also, I can't fit my gut behind an A4 paper. Hi, it's Vanessa, and welcome to my side of the internet. Tea and coffee if you're new. Remember centuries ago when we thought Western beauty standards were crazy? Well, Asian beauty standards makes Western beauty standards looks like it's on easy mode. Asian beauty standards is literally beauty standards on steroids. I know Western beauty standards are like toxic. I mean, people literally had to have butts twice the size of their bodies, and looking like aliens was literally the thing. Now, before we dive into this bizarre situation, it's important that we understand the context. East Asian societies are known for placing very high value on physical appearance. There is even a saying that goes, "A beautiful face can cover multiple flaws." I don't know, but something like that. That saying reflects that attractive people are often being judged more favorably. In many cases, your appearance can influence anything, from social situations to career opportunities. To put it more bluntly, if two people apply for the same job and one looks ordinary and the other one looks more conventionally attractive and is less qualified, there is a significant possibility that the one who looks more conventionally attractive will get that job. Your degree and experience and qualifications may be impressive, but unfortunately, the hiring manager has eyes.
Ew, you're ugly. Oh my god. Don't look at me.
Look, I know people have preferences, and every culture and every society have their definition of beauty. I mean, even us here in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, we have our own beauty standards that is toxic as well. And for Asia, it's looking pale and skinny and childlike and having that cute, natural, baby like features and all of that.
Oh my God! What is that?
So in East Asia, if you are not skinny enough to the point whereby your collarbones can fit a tiny fish with water and your stomach can hide behind an A4 paper when held vertically, congratulations, you have just made yourself the topic of discussion at every dinner table and the topic of discussion for all those ajumas and ajushis who feel like you are too ugly and will not hesitate to tell you just how fat you are. You know how someone tells you that, hey, you've gained weight, or hey, you're looking fatter and, not as skinny as you used to before. And then you could literally just tell the person that, hey, look, that's body shaming and all of that. But no, in Asia, it's normal. Okay? Apparently it's normal for someone to be like, hey, you're fat. Hey, you're ugly. Hey, you should get some work done. Okay? Hey, your face looks too big. You should consider, shaving your jawline or getting lip fillers or Botox or, losing weight, going on a diet. Apparently, it's a very normal thing. Asians naturally have the monolid eyes, which I personally think is very beautiful. But no, I don't think they all think this. I don't think they all think it's beautiful. I mean, it's something that is uniquely theirs, and it's an identity of a sort. But no, 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 no. Your eyes have to be bigger, and so you just walk into a doctor's office and they stitch your eyes up for you, and then it looks like this. Or if you cannot afford that, you can at least spend hours in front of a mirror trying to paint your eyes to look 10 times larger than it already is. Apparently, that is very normal now. It's like a common procedure. Okay, it's something you just walk into a doctor's office and you walk back out, and your eyes is twice the size they used to be. It's very normal now in Asia, and we almost like don't even talk about that anymore. But what is crazy is the forever smile. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like, the forever smile. The forever smile, aka the most beautiful lips, aka the most kissable lips in Asia. The M-shaped lips. Apparently, if you don't have an M-shaped lips, you're ugly. So guess what? You have to fix that. You have to walk straight into a doctor's office and they have to cut tiny bits out of the corners of your mouth and then stitch it right back up to give you that M-shaped lip. Imagine going through a terrible breakup and you really, really want to cry, but your face is just stuck like this. Now, the M-shaped lips apparently is supposed to make you look pleasant and approachable. So if you have a resting bitch face like a lot of people out there, you really have to get the M-shaped lips done. I'm sorry. And guess what? It's permanent, okay? You cannot change that. Look, I understand the being skinny part. At least it's attainable. All I basically have to do is starve for like 3 months, and then I would literally be an icon. I understand the skin bleaching part, which is also very common in East Asia, because like hundreds of years ago, looking paler or having like this really white skin was a sign of status, and looking tanned just means you were poor. Because obviously the rich people don't work and they're like always indoors, whilst the poor have to go out and do farm work and are practically being roasted by the sun, so they're tan and all of that. But if you do not want to be tan anymore or have like a dark skin, you could literally just, take special injections to solve that problem. Or you could, if you cannot afford those special injections, you can just, buy that skin whitening cream that everybody seems to be using on Xiaohongshu. Shu. Oh, yeah, and I also mentioned that looking your age apparently is illegal in East Asia. Not like illegal, illegal. I mean, the goal is practically to look like a toddler. And you're not just looking like a toddler, you have to act like one.
是刚满18岁的喵喵强。
真名是什么呢？
我怕你们知道会爱上我。
平时走在路上回头率高吗？
特别高，我太突出了。
So, in order to attain this look of innocence, basically have to have a small face, large eyes, big ears that apparently makes the small face look smaller, pouty lips, and under eye fat. Now, I have a problem with this one because tell me why grown ass women have to act like they're 10 years old.
研ぎして寝る？なんか結婚したい。
しようね。
今日も大好き。だからもうずっと大好き。ずっと大好き。
大好きだよ。
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And apparently, this is acceptable. That seems extremely problematic to me and seems to be very well rooted in the fact that many Asian beauty standards are so unattainable that even babies and children are subjected to them is very disturbing. The pressure to change perfectly natural features in pursuit for an artificial ideal, only to end up looking identical to everyone else, is absurd. Embrace your natural features. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? Because seriously, if you want to lose weight to look healthy, please lose weight to look healthy, not to look like you're nearly dead, okay? It's becoming really disturbing at this point. In the end, my yapping won't really change anything, but at least he who has ears should hear. You're beautiful just the way you are, and you do not need society to tell you to look dead before you feel attractive. That's so cliche, but it's the truth, okay? It's the truth. It's the truth. You're pretty.